Okay, this is a PC indie game called N.P.P.D Rush, The Milk of Ultraviolet. And it's really a combination of a few different, well, retro kind of games and styles. It's described as being a combination of Thunder Force 2 and Phantasy Star 2. But there's a lot more in this. The control system is kind of typical up, down, left, right, but you've got mouse control as well, and it reminds me of a platformer game from the late 90s called Abuse, which had, you know, a similar mechanic where you're using a mouse, which is kind of cool. But these cars, they remind me a little bit of Ghostbusters on the Spectrum. So there's a whole bunch of different things going on here, and it's all very kind of cyberpunk-like, which I do like cyberpunk, and there's not a lot of it now. But the idea is there's a designer drug called Nox, which is killing the population, and yeah, we'll sell that. So as you see, it's all kind of very morally dubious cyberpunk dystopia where these drugs are wrecking society, and you need to take down this drug dealer called Ultraviolet. Who's that guy? He sells cool weapons that resemble Thunder Force, but it looks a bit of a prat to me, and he explodes. Anyway, who's this? Is this a drug dealer? Yes. Probably don't want to be buying drugs. Kids, they're not good for you. Yeah. I think I'll just ignore that guy. But the idea is you've got to... who's this? Yeah, okay. I think that gives me more health. The idea is that you've got to rescue 30 junkies in 5 minutes. So it's really a quick kind of game. And you've probably noticed there's quite a few caricatures of people from YouTube. So this game's made by a fellow YouTuber, and oh, what's going on there? I think this is Stella Boxhead, if I remember correctly. Oh, I don't know. One. Oh yeah, Mr. Stella Boxhead. Yeah, the game was made by a fellow YouTuber, and he's got a Facebook page which I'll link to called Rail Slave Games, and he's asked for a bunch of people from YouTube if they'd be interested in being in the game. So you probably noticed my likeness in the weapons dealer and Mr. Stella Boxhead and whatnot. Right, I think I now need to go and try and get out of this city area and try and rescue some people. Ah, bugger. Right, I'll try this again. Yeah, the music's by the guy that did the music for Aleste, or Musha, rather. Yeah, it's almost like there's an alien breed theme as well, kind of the way the monsters... There we go. I'm not quite sure if these maps are procedurally generated or whether they're created by hand, but they're certainly huge. Okay, so I've got 27 left. Die, you bugger. There we go. It's kind of bad that you get this blood trail behind you. Okay. Okay, we're out of the city now. Rescue that drinky. I think this is meant to be metaphorical, so it's not kind of literal, I think, because you get these kind of... I'll get past these. There's like a bonus section that you get to. You get these arrows, which I can't seem to find. I'll go back to the city. I know there's one in the city somewhere. Oh, that's my PC choking. I'm playing this on a little Acer Evo, a little net top, and it's not the fastest of machines, but it plays it okay for the most part. Okay, get back to the city. Yeah, I just like the ability to just keep your finger on the mouse button and just keep shooting around and, you know, independently moving and firing. Ah! Kind of like, there's almost like a Carmageddon feel to it as well. I mean, it's clear that, you know, the author has played a lot of these games, and it's kind of nice to see the combination. I think this is meant to be like, I think it's influenced by Snatcher. But it's all very kind of, what's the word, meta. It's not literal. I haven't finished the game, so I think there's meant to be like a reveal at the end where it kind of explains what's going on, because it's kind of reminds me of Japanese anime where you've got no idea what's happening at the start, and it's all kind of symbolism and that kind of stuff, and at the end it kind of makes sense, and you go, oh, alright, that's what's happening. Ah! What's this one? So up, down, yeah. So I think those arrows are for when you jump between different layers, so you get multi-layers of the kind of the map. Yeah, I've got 96 seconds. It does increase the tension, because I mean, this would be a really good game to kind of play on a train, or, you know, if you're out and about with a laptop. You should get a quick 5-minute go. Yeah, that's it. That's me knackered. I was never any good at games like Thunder Force 2, so I'm not that good at this, but it's a lot of fun, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, that's Rail Slave Games as N.P.P.D Rush, the Milk of Ultraviolet. So I'll put a link to the Facebook page below, and yeah, have a look at it. It's good. Thanks for watching.